back in Sentinels of the Multiverse, and it is time for the weekly one-shot. So if you saw the unlock video I did of Captain Cosmic and Tempest, I mentioned that there is a pretty nasty bug that can be encountered in this one that can make it unwinnable. There's some things you can do to maybe fix it, but we're going to be crossing our fingers here. But on account of the whole advanced Infinitor and potential bug, the gloves are definitely coming off here. And by gloves, I mean blended eye. So, let's begin, shall we? Remember what happened last time we tried to enjoy a good meal together, my good bard? Quipped the sharply dressed captain. Anthony shrugged and replied, all's well that ends well, don't they say? I particularly enjoyed the after-dinner mint. Haka laughed heartily, and he and Tempest were about to dig in when a massive broken sword slammed down between them and the platters. Hold, warriors. Let us first bless this meal. Helena bowed her head, but was herself interrupted by a sudden blast of terrible cosmic energy. So, now keep in mind, I still don't know the unlock conditions for these two. I doubt we're going to get them, but we'll see. Stay back, all of you. The voices, they demand a people. Let us help you, brother. You don't need to fight against the voices. You need to fight against the voices. Don't give in. So Infinitor is the nemesis of Captain Cosmic. He comes out on this side. He's going to drop a crap load of manifestations, hero -1, and he flips when there are hero +1 manifestations. Or he'll bring them out until there are hero +1 manifestations. If there are equal number of hero manifestations, he'll flip to his other side. On this side, he reduces damage to villain targets by 1. On his flip side, if there are no manifestations in play, he'll flip back. At the end of the turn, the manifestation with the lowest HP is destroyed. He deals 5 projectile damage to the hero targets with the highest HP. And since this is advanced mode, he will increase damage dealt by villain targets by 1, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. And I'll go over them as we go. Do I have my foils? Shiny. Sweet. Okay, things are looking up. Unfortunately, I can't put the foils in effect for them because I haven't unlocked them yet. So we start with the Ocular Swarm, aka Eyebat, Twisted Miscreation, the Dragon, Lambent Reaper, aka the Reaper, and the Hellion. And then he brings out another Miscreation. So there's enough on the field for him to flip, and that's 4 damage so far, another Reaper. This is bloody. Now just fast forwarding. So it wasn't as bad as I thought, but we'll see. So let's start things off with a Conduit to the Adept. Try to keep him alive. Then we are going to use our power. So if you're not familiar with Captain Cosmic's power, until the start of your next turn when the reconstruct is destroyed, you can shuffle it back into your deck, which is not ideal here, and then either draw or play a card. So I wish to use my power here. Autonomous Blade, that will be coming in handy shortly. Now for the Argent Adept, his new ability is Conduct. So he doesn't vocalize, but he'll activate the accompany text instead of the perform, and you also get to play the card from the bottom of your deck. So we're going to play the Inspiring Supertonic because it's either that or the Onslaught. We are going to draw from the bottom of our deck. And then I can have Fnatic draw a card. You do not want her to play this, that's bad. And then we got the Sarabande of Destruction. So we're going to play Embolden, we're going to give this to the Adept. We are going to damage ourselves using Resolute. Oh, I forgot to highlight her card real quick. So we're going to come back to this in a second. So she deals herself 3 radiant damage, enough to keep your Zealous offense going. You play the top card of your deck, and a hero can use a power. Here's her flip side, where she's under attack by some sort of demon, gargoyle, vampire thing, I don't know. And we are going to give this power to the Argent Adept. So we're going to once again Conduct. That gave us the Horn. And we can have Tempest draw. Gives us Grievous Hailstorm, Divine Sacrifice. So for Haka, we want to play the Mayray. If you want to see what his ability is, this one is pretty bad in my opinion, but I guess you could do a major nuke if the stars align. So, Guardian, play a card. If that card has Haka in the title, select a target to gain the benefit of your discarding. So we can play an additional card, but more often than not we're probably going to want a Mayray. On the flip side, you can see he's been captured by Ambuscade. I guess Ambuscade's trying to study him for his immortality or something, I'm not sure. So the most dangerous enemy on the field is the Ocular Swarm, aka the Ibat. So I have... oh, I only have one option here. So yeah, we can only use the Hailstorm. Sadly, this is only going to do 1 damage, but it's going to be enough, I hope. So 1 across the board. Infinitor is going to flip, but first the environment is going to play the Healing Pit. Rites of Resurrection or something like that. Rites of Revival. So we don't want to revive anyone. If all goes well, we shouldn't have to, but it's possible. It's a viable option, I guess. Crushing Cage, we want to give this to... Haka. Ocular Storm was destroyed. That plays Insanity. So the Conduit's going to get hit here, but it's going to heal the Captain in the process. Now damage across the board. And it's going to deal 7 to Captain Cosmic. Ouch. So no, we do not want to shuffle that into our deck, but we wish to play the Sustained Influence. Yeah, Sustained Influence. If you happen to play another construct, this will destroy it. So the Adept is knocked all the way down to 5 HP. So for Captain's turn, we have 2 options. We can either play the Augmented Ally. If I did that, I'd have to sack this. We're going to give the Autonomous Blade over to Tempest. Now I'm going to use my power. Augmented Ally. That's something, I guess. So we want to play Shoes Bell. We are going to use said bell. So we want to reduce damage dealt. Argent is going to take 1 from Embolden, which we can mitigate here. Now Hawk is going to take some damage from the Cage, which we can mitigate here. And then we are going to get ourselves out of the danger zone. So we can use... yeah, we don't have a melody in place, so let's accompany, or conduct, I mean. Okay, so let's see. We want the melody of our Rhapsody of Vigor in our hand. Top of the deck, we want to be the Lyra. Very bottom of the deck, we want to be Inventive Preparation. And we're going to trash the Flare. So we can... yeah, we'll heal ourselves just to play it safe. So I can play you. And we'll heal for 1 more time. So we got a grand total of 5 healing there because we're going to lose a point right here. So for her, the dragons are the dangerous ones. We want to bind the miscreations. So we are going to use Divine Sacrifice. We want to hit Reaper. And the Hellion. Now Tempest should be able to mop all those up for me. So we are going to use our power. Gave us Prayer of Desperation, that's good. I can use the 2 extra cards. We want to give the power over to the Adept. We want to play the Bell. So we can use the damage reduction here to make it so that Haka doesn't take any damage at all from the Cage. And the other one we'll give over to Tempest. And we'll have Fnatic draw. We need cards here for my plan. So Haka completely blocks that, but then the cage is going to blow itself up. Cool, huh? So we want Dominion out because we're going to be destroying some environmental cards, and we're going to hit Infinitor upside the head with the melee. Got a ground pound for next turn. Now we need to mitigate some of Infinitor's damage, that's where the shielding winds come into play. We can play the Hailstorm. This is going to kill 3 of his manifestations, and it's also going to deal damage to him. For any spare damage, we want to steer that at him, because my goal is to just say, screw the manifestations, I'm taking Infinitor down by the throat. So Apprentice Poisoner comes out. We're going to skip the Rite of Revival. Crazed Artifice. Brings out a Reaper. A Swarm. A Cage, which automatically goes on Fnatic. This creation. So it doesn't really matter which one of these dies. 1 damage across the board. Adept takes 1, Haka takes 0, Tempest takes 1. And we want Haka to take this because he has the most damage reduction. So Shielding Winds is this... Oh, use this one first. So we blocked 1 miscreation, the Autonomous Blade is gone, but we can have this. Revive that. No, I don't want to shuffle that back into my deck. I want to play it back on Tempest. So, I need cards. Energy Bracer, sweet! Pain. So, we're going to give the Augment Ally over to the Adept. And then we'll just power up. Energy Bracer, sweet! So we're going to sacrifice our Instrumental here because we have all the stuff we need. So goodbye Instrumental. So I can conduct... And now I can have Captain Cosmic. Is it Captain Cosmic I want to put? Hold on, how do I want to do this? I think I may have wanted to play Undaunted, but oh well. So yeah, Captain Cosmic. I want this. We're going to slap this on Fnatic. Now this means she can no longer damage herself to keep the Zealous offense going. So I want to play the Lyra. We are going to use the Lyra. That's going to give up power. So yeah, we're going to have Haka hit the Ocular Swarm here. Ocular Swarm. Give me Tomoko. And let's actually play Tomoko, I think. Okay, we can use the Bell. Just to make sure she has the Bracer on. So we want to block some damage, specifically to her. And then it really doesn't matter what happens here because I'm going to ground pound. So... Oh, I need to block this. That's right. Now my secondary part... We want... What does Haka have? Do I want Haka to play a card? choices. So she can't play anything right now. So yeah, let's have Haka. We're going to play Vitality Surge. It's going to heal him up. We got an Arcane Cadence, and yes, I want to take the damage. So we want to bind you. And I'm thinking this one. So we can block that. Now commit suicide. Whispers of Oblivion comes out, but it's blocked. So I can use Undaunted here. Actually, that won't work. I have to play the Censure. So let's go ahead and finish this off, I think. Let's see. I can kill this, or I can use it on the Poisoner. This is going to die to Tempest using the Hailstorm, I want to say. So I could hit him. Hold on. When this dies... This is gonna die, then this... Actually, that won't matter because it's gonna be completely nullified. Choices. So, Poisoner or Infinitor. Well, whichever one I don't hit, I'm gonna probably melee. And now I need to use this. Do I actually have any... Actually, I can play Undaunted. Ooh, no, I can't. Damn. Sacrosanct Martyr. Let's see, if I were to play this, I can deal 20 damage. Actually, I may want to save this for the next Zealous offense. In which case, yeah, I'm going to play Undaunted. Adept. I need a card. So I can also heal here if I so choose. Actually, I can't use that because this is a pure healing setup. I can use this for a power, and then I have to use the secondary effect here, which would be a card play. So do I have anyone whose power I want to use? Now granted, I could use it on the Adept just to draw from the bottom of his deck. Because I don't have anything for her yet. Let's see if I actually use... No, that won't work. Okay, I had to walk away for a moment, but give me a chance to look over things. So, I think I'm just going to melee Infinitor. My other option would be pop the Rhapsody, but that would mean I'd have to self-heal, which is not exactly ideal. So we want to activate the Perform. We want Haka. Like, I wonder if I could give Ground Pound over to Fnatic or something, but it doesn't really matter. So we got a spare melee. And then I said I wanted to play Undaunted. need to ground pound. We need a turn of invulnerability. So, let's get rid of, Tomoko we already have in play. Like, I'm wondering, do I need the Rampage? This could be helpful for clearing out a bunch of his, constructs. So I'm going to hold on to that and get rid of Haka's shielding. So we're going to Melee. Yeah, we'll hit the Reaper. Now I need to start whittling through his stuff, so we're going to play the Electrical Storm here. Then we can use the Hailstorm. So we want to hit this one first. Crazed Artifice, which was negated. Then we can take it out this one. Order here truly doesn't matter. Gave us an Elbow Smash. Her damage was blocked via Ground Pound. Got a second shielding wins. So here comes the Master of the Temple, and then the True Form. So we're going to skip this. We don't need to revive anyone yet. Hopefully we won't need to. True Form is going to be completely blocked, courtesy of Ground Pound. Master of the Temple is destroyed, giving Haka Restoration. So Whispers of Oblivion. Insanity. Crushing Cage, which automatically goes on Haka. Machinations of a Madman. Out comes the Eye-Bats. A Crazed Artifice, which brings out a Hellion and a Hellion, and he's gone through his entire deck now. So the Ocular Swarm can't do anything here because he's out of cards. So... like, I'm wondering, do I want to give the Augment... Oh... No, we're giving the Bracer to Haka here. Well, it doesn't matter because we're giving it to Adept, I think. So we're going to use this. Cosmic Crest. That can help a little bit. And I'm sneezing up a storm here. Just hit the mic, sorry about that. So let's pop the Onslaught. We are going to Conduct. Oh, Vernal Sonata. That was actually not a good card here. So I think I want the Sustained Influence. Here... how many instruments? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take the Polyphoric Flare. Now for the top card of her deck, I'm gonna take Divine Sacrifice because it's a guaranteed 3 damage. For Haka, we're going to take Vitality Surge. We want Fnatic to play a card here. So I'm thinking I can play Wrathful right here. Sack this, this, and this. And then I'll have the Divine Sacrifice to play. Yeah, I need to play this right now, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 19 damage over 2 Infinitor. Basically a third of his health gone. So I need to play the Saraband. And now I have 2 power plays. Probably should have been pointing that out as I've been going along, but we need to destroy the true form right here and now before it becomes a problem. Okay, this Vitality Surge. And then the only thing I have is to heal. So we can use the bell here. It only has 1 point of damage reduction. The alternative is if I'm willing to eat the 1 point, or the 2 points, I can have a power go off here. So let's see. One hero may use the power, so I can use this and then get the bell too. Let's try it. Adept. Who says you can have the best of all worlds? So let's give this over to Haka. And I need to give this to her if she's going to protect herself from the damage. So one player may play a card, may draw a card. And hell, if she's damage immune, let's have her use her power. Or, it's not her power, I'd have to play a card, I mean. So, I could play Reclaim from the Deep. And that's actually looking kind of tempting. Well, I either draw a card or play a card. I want to play a card. Does Captain have anything exciting? Yeah, we're gonna use Reclaim from the Deep. So we're gonna go down the line. Vitality Conduit's all we have left here. For this one, I can use this for another Accompany text, but that might be a little too much. I may want an Arcane Cadence. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cadence. For her, we want this one. For him, we'll take a Haka of Shielding, and Tempest now has a card in his trash. That seriously is the first one he's gotten so far. And now the second part of the Lyra. So I can have her immediately draw it. Yeah, we're gonna have her pull it right here now. Yep. Sadly, his turn is only gonna get more confusing as we go. So we want to block this, and one of these. Have to play this, unfortunately. I'm looking for the one that can't deal damage. That's you. Let's just make sure you can't deal any damage. And now, damage dealt by those targets are redirected. So I'm afraid if it damaged itself, that might get turned. Now, if I were to have him actually attack her, Well, I have the Aegis in play, so yeah, let's just hit Infinitor. So now I can give this over to the Adept. And since I'm crazy... we're going to use the bell here. So I want to use the Bulwark so I can completely block what's coming out. So we're going to give one to him. Or one to her, I mean. And actually, I should probably give one to Tempest. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to Tempest. So, anyone have any fun cards to play? She does. But I think I want her to draw. Burial Censure. Chastise. And I just realized I messed up. If I waited to play Reclaim from the Deep, I could have used it on Ground Pound, but oh well. So I do not wish to Rampage at the moment. Do I have another Ground Pound? How many do I have? I don't know how far down in my deck it is, so I'm going to Elbow Smash here. We want to try to get him low enough for Fnatic to finish. Got another Dominion. And I want this to hit him. Now, the one thing that sucks here is I cannot predict what the environment's going to do since it got shuffled. So I'm actually going to leave him be, I think. Let's try this one. I wish to play this. And I'm actually good with just that. Chain Lightning, that's gonna be helpful. Shinobi Assassin. Kill the Swarm. So, skip this. Just gonna destroy this one. That oh well. Okay, just about anything goes here. So, this is dead. Oh, it's getting... oh! Never mind. Fnac's gonna absorb all this. So yes, that verifies my theory that it's not just the hero target damage that gets redirected. So I think she's gonna survive with 2 HP unless one of the other cards hits her. So shielding wins first. Shielding wins. Let's see. Reduce that damage by 2, so it doesn't really matter here. It completely nullified it. It worked like I was hoping. Yeah, we're gonna have this one hit Tempest. I think the Autonomous Blade is my most expendable thing, to be honest. Actually, no. Who is this attached to? That's Fanatics. We want to get the one equipped to the Adept. No. So what do I have here? Oh, perfect. I wish to play the Cosmic Crest. I actually could have sacrificed Augment Ally after all, since I could play a new one here. So let's play this. I'm gonna give this to Tempest, because I can play Localized Hurricane to wrap things up here. This should be the final round. So let's sack into Cadence. Tempest to go first. Here goes Hail. Now I want her to use this on her turn. I could put Chastise out. That's actually a good way to permanently bind something for the most part. Actually, Haka has an elbow smash, I think. Don't you like how I didn't check first? I just went it straight in. And now he should be within killing range. This is expendable. I can actually have a lot of fun with this one. Do I actually have, So if you're not aware, this gets destroyed at the end of your turn. So you can actually keep hitting this within a company as long as you have the proper instruments out. So I can use the bell to reset it. I could use this to reset it. I could use his move right here to reset it. So, this one here... I'm actually going to put the flare on the bottom of my deck, I want to say. Or wait, no. I should have put that in play. Damn it, I messed this up. Oh well. So we'll put this on top. Very bottom, the flare. We're going to trash the Rhapsody. So yeah, I ended up being full damage, oh well. So there's no ongoings for me to destroy. I could actually use this. Then we'll heal up for the flare damage. Now I still have 2 power uses. One player may play a card. Player may draw. I'm going to have Fnatic do this just in case. Absolution. So we can use the bell here. Now I need to actually use damage reduction on Adept just in case the Embolden. Well, if this goes another round is what I'm trying to say. Notice I'm not healing because it's bad if I do. So just to make sure that she has enough cards to do stuff, I can give another turn over to the Adept, so it's not a big deal. So we're going to bind this one. And we'll bind this one. So the Prayer of Desperation can help. We're going to get rid of this one. this one, and Holy Nova. Mint, and we didn't really lose control there. We're kind of low on the HP spectrum, but that's mostly because it's friggin' Infinitor, and on advanced mode at that. So, good news is we did not encounter the bug. I cannot stress my relief there enough, but oh man, I still have a bunch of these to do. I was kind of hoping I'd look at this and only see 1 or 2 left, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna call it quits here. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for